There's the creep.
Yep. That's the grip.
Hi, Craig.
Imagine when the AI starts answering back.
Well, your toaster starts talking to you about your fifth toast. Oh, you can have 5 toasts tonight?
And saying like no one's gonna believe you, etc.
Yeah, that'd be creepy. Anyway, 5th episode. Yay!
Yay!
Hello, people.
We will do an anniversary.
Yeah, we're once again here with our very good friend Yaz. Second time on the podcast. Maybe not the last one, but no promises. We'll see. We'll see. We're not gonna announce anything yet. Yaz, say hello to all the lovely, all your fans.
Oh, OnlyFans? All fans?
You can say to your OnlyFans fans as well. We don't judge.
It's an honor to be here again.
Wow. No, it's not.
Yes,
You're
it is. I have
lying.
been hyping. You know how hyping I have been. Yes.
You don't
I
have to
know.
be so
I have
kind.
been sending you messages all the time, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yes.
Yeah,
And
Mhm.
You can be honest with us, really.
do you want me to be honest?
Yeah.
I had, when I was on my laptop waiting for this us to start today, I had my phone and I had this Discord up and I was paying attention when Dele will be logging to Twitch.
Dude.
That's why I was here so fast.
Yeah, she logged in like 2 minutes after I did. I was amazed.
I mean, she's even more dedicated than us.
Well, she's definitely more than you.
No, obviously.
Yeah. It makes sense. Anyway, what are we gonna talk about tonight? A kind of controversial is the word. Yeah, topic. We're going to have a discussion over the WoW Classic token and its addition to the game, and how we feel that it, what do we feel like it's going to do to our everyday gaming lives over at Mirage Raceway, and in general, what do we feel about it? We're also going to include some testimonials at the end of the episode from people playing on our server, giving their who are you talking to?
No, I'm just laughing because I'm considering the testimonies in the end, like, what token ruined my life? Etc. Starting like that.
Yeah, that'd be fun though. In a way, I guess. Yeah. So
we need to make some sort of a help online form
for the WoW token. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What token touched me in places?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? Let's start there. Let's start with Yaz.
No.
No.
Yeah. Please.
I was gonna be like so strict and say it's shit.
It's shit.
Well, but I don't know, because it's so there's so many different levels on that, because I'm not interested about the loot itself, so the gold DKB and stuff like that is not for me. Also, I do a lot of other raiding as well, so I sell the greens, so I get my money with that, so I don't need to do the farming. I'm self-provided with that, so that's fine. So it's not for me, but then I have seen that the prices in auction house has like skyrocketed now, and people are complaining about the prices of raid flasks as well, and that's pretty annoying, because we have to use those that are basically just raid logging, and they don't have time because they have the real life stuff. So I don't know how they're gonna afford the raiding. So
Is any one of you guys online right now?
I am. Yeah.
Could you go over to the auction house and see what's the price on one potion of speed?
I'm currently flying, but I just checked the WoW token price, and it's 8,400 gold.
Yeah. Yeah. So interesting what Yaz says, honestly, because she says it's not for her. What you mean, like in the sense that you, because it, from my understanding, is that it has two functions, right? So one is for the player to get gold via real money, and the other is for another player to buy their monthly subscription with gold. So when you say that it's not for you, do you mean that which one of the two parts or both of the part?
So I didn't want to say this, but like here in public, I don't need to pay for my subscription because my sugar daddy is paying that, obviously.
Or the
So-
cool.
funds, or the OnlyFans page. Yeah, the
Cool.
one you mentioned.
So I don't need to worry about that. So that
Can your sugar daddy pay for us too, or is that not happening?
So it's only about the actual gaming.
Right. So the gold aspect of it.
Yes.
Armoranth, were you playing around when the token first got introduced, like back in Warlords of Draenor?
Yeah, I was actually playing, and at first I was really hyped about it. I mean, I was playing the game a lot back then because I was still in my teen years, so maybe not for teen years, but I had a lot of free time, playing the game in all of these aspects and trying out stuff. So I was pretty hyped because I was thinking, all right, cool, that's a way to, because we were buying the game cards back then, not the monthly subscription. We were buying, do you remember the game cards that you used to pay for 2 months? Yeah, with the scratch the codes and all stuff.
Oh yeah, I still have
Yeah.
those, by the way.
Yeah, I kept many as well.
Yeah.
It was also free DVD cases. Yeah, that's a
Yes.
way to go.
Yes.
But yeah. But then it just suddenly hit me because the gold prices skyrocketed in an instant when it first released. And the thing that scared me the most was the need it created, because it created the need that you need now to play even more the game. You need to farm gold if you want to keep that up, and you don't want to pay for the subscription.
Yeah.
So I need to do more stuff and try to farm more just to get money, gold, to get to buy the WoW tokens. So all the hype just went away so fast. And many people, even back then, were like that. They enjoyed it for, let's say, 2 months, maybe 3. Then they suddenly hated it. And the same is happening now.
Yeah, I mean, thanks, Yaz, for the info. One potion of speed is on 13 gold at the moment on Horde side.
Yep.
I can only imagine what the price would be on the Alliance side, where there are far more people, I guess. Or we could be using our Discord servers.
I
thingy.
will be sending a message.
Cool, nice, nice. So I remember, I specifically remember Armoranth being really happy when it was introduced back in Warlords of Draenor. I specifically remember Armoranth telling me that I don't have to pay real money for my subscription anymore, and he was very happy about it. So I guess that's one plus. For me, I didn't really feel anything about it when it got introduced. It felt though kind of sus that they, you know, introduced it without saying anything, um, or even discussing it, beforehand or announcing it beforehand, even. So I'm
That's
pretty, yeah. For me, it's actually pretty suspect because it's like you're expecting the community to react in a certain way. So if you expect the community to react in a certain way, which is the negative way, at least a major part of the community, then why introduce it in the first place?
Mhm.
Um, the price has dropped dramatically. It's not. I'm not sure if it's. I mean, you can browse around at other sites that sell gold. If you like, Google it, and you will see that the ratio of euros or dollars or whatever to gold is not really beneficial when you're buying the WoW token. But I guess you're not going to get banned, so that's a plus. But I don't know. It seems like people are very much willing to spend 20 euros or whatever the price is on the European servers to just trade 8k gold back. Um, I am not sure if that's actually, financially responsible. Um, but yeah, at first I thought that it's not going to, and I still kind of believe that it's not going to affect us because, we're not like, we're most of us are raid logging or Yaz, who is the exception. Um, yeah, she's logged in every day doing raids, so she has money flowing from that
no, but
department.
let me say, this is the first time ever that I have actually money in this game, because it doesn't, like, maybe half a year ago I was poor as
Yeah,
rat. Um,
yeah.
I didn't have any money, and now I had 3 friends who quit the game, and they were like, "Oh, here's some gold for you," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, thank you." And then I had disenchanted stuff and so basically every single item that I get from questing and dungeoning, because of the buffs now. So I'm leveling my alts as well. So I'm
Mhm.
selling everything in auction house, and now I finally have money. This is the first time ever.
I need to
Yes,
change friends.
yes, yes, it's open donations, guys, just so you know.
She's accepting gold. She's trading gold for feet pics at this point. So I
Yep.
mean, that's basically what she said, guys.
Yes.
Yeah. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do I have to go back to doing dailies now, though? Is that what's going on? Probably, right?
Well, the the impact on us. I mean, as we were saying, that was like 10 years ago on the original release of the WoW token. But now, I was just thinking the other day that how much does the subscription, cost for me in my nowadays life?
It's
It's
about,
it's
18 euros or something.
yeah, more like 13 euros. But I mean, you make that. Let's say if you have even a normal, even the shittiest job in the world, you can make that in a day, and it lasts
Yeah.
for 30 days, maybe
Yeah.
hours or minutes for some. But so it doesn't really affect me the WoW token, but the price increases on the auction house and the thing that's gonna go now. I mean, when you're in a guild, as we are, and settled environment, that you're gonna get your consumes because not everyone does that, but especially in our guild, we get the consumables. Some people farm stuff and make things for everyone. But what are you gonna do if you play alone this game? How are you gonna survive with these prices?
Yeah, honestly, the inflation is something that I didn't really take into consideration because I thought that, the horde side is small to the point where it wouldn't have that much of an impact. But apparently, potions of speed who are not who what that are vital for rating for most of DPSs at least have gone up a third in price in like a week. I think it's kind of concerning. Honestly, I've never. Again, when it came out, I thought that I don't see what the fuss is about, really, because it's not going to affect the average player as much as people believe. But apparently, I was wrong again. Yet another time when I was wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Um, it's it's frustrating. I get that people are frustrated, but I don't see why they're over. I think they're kind of overreacting. Honestly, some of them at least. Um, but now that I'm thinking about it, if it forces you to go back to the game just to artificially increase numbers on Blizzard's end, because you have to kind of make ends meet, right? If you're going through like 20 potions of speed a week, which is normal when you're doing Ulduar, it's a really big raid. You might be going through more if you are constantly wiping.
Or progressing.
Or progressing. Yeah. Then that amounts to something like 250 gold plus a week that you have to invest just to, for your rating needs, right? Which then means that you have to spend more time in game to create this gold. Because how much gold do you get from Ulduar when you're rating? Like 100 or so, right?
150, 200 maybe. If you don't really wipe, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, plus the repairs also. Yeah, of course. Yaz, how much gold do you make from your from your raiding adventures a week? Which are plenty.
That's really tough question. Um,
Without the donations.
Yeah, without the donations for the per week. Yeah.
let me see.
Is it more than 500? It shouldn't be, right?
I have this week. I made today 1,000 gold in auction house.
Yeah, but that's from selling stuff. I mean,
yeah. Oh yeah, it doesn't show me because I'm on different computer. But I haven't paid attention how much we do get, but I know that when I die, it's 11 gold per one death. And I play Paladin. But then if I want to compare, you said about 200. When I was raiding Naxxramas in this classic, end of the classic, and we did the split Naxxramas, so 2 days, and it cost me 570 gold, if I remember right, for my hunter to buy the arrows and buy the flasks and all the stuff, potions and so, etc. So compared to that, I don't know if this is actually cheaper than it used to be.
Wait, you mean 500 plus gold for the entire phase, or?
No, 1 week of raiding.
What?
Yes!
Wait, I just checked because I got an add-on that says what the Nova Instance Tracker, the one that says is how much you get as raw gold. From the 10-man version, because we don't wipe that much there, we got 261 gold as raw gold.
That's a lot.
260 gold, huh?
Yep.
Right.
One
From
flask
the
of Frostworm costs 25 gold at the moment.
25 gold? What?
One flask. It doubled the price in 2.5
Jesus.
weeks. Yeah.
Yo, you know what? When we were starting this episode, I was like, who cares about the token? But now, fuck the token, right? I mean, I mean, 25 gold per flask.
Yes.
Yep, I was checking it as well the other day because I had like a stack left, and I said, all right, yeah, let's get some now because I knew the inflation was coming, but it was already there. I mean, the prices were already off the limits.
Damn it. Now I don't know what I'm going to do with my 300 flasks.
You have 300 flasks?
I kind of made those Frostworm flasks. And,
Oh, so you're gonna make money now? Is that what's going on?
no, I think I'm too lazy to do that. Actually, I'm just gonna rot them in my bank. But at least I
Okay.
don't need to buy them.
You can send them over to us. I mean,
Yeah, we
use
can
them.
we can keep them for you. We have space.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna clear out my bank to keep the stacks of flasks over. So yeah, fuck the token. I mean, if this is what the economy will look like with a token, and we're only a week in, yeah, I don't know. But to be honest, maybe we need to like give it some time because today that we're recording is a Friday. So, where was I going with that? There was some logic in there. People are not rating, or they're close to the end of the rate week. So maybe most of the consumables have been bought. So we're looking at the upper end of the auction house at the moment. I don't know if that's a thing though, but I hope it is.
No. Last time I checked was on Wednesday, so it's not that's not the
Fuck
issue.
me, man. Yeah, fuck the token, dude. I don't know.
I told you.
I mean,
Yeah, fuck the
I
token.
was just noticing the trade chat. Someone mentioned that the Sharonite bars, the Titan Steel bars, are just when the double price they used to be like 3 weeks ago.
Way. And they were already so freaking expensive.
Yeah, imagine the new phase coming up. So imagine the prices before the new when the new
Oh
phase
wow, yeah, that's gonna
launches.
be a problem. That's gonna be a problem.
Oh,
Do you think though that when people start, cashing in their gold to get the token and get the time because they have not been doing that, that's why the price is so low at the moment, or the gold that you get is so low at the moment. Do you think that this will change because people will start getting rid of their gold, essentially, or?
I'm not sure. I mean, it's not really worth it. I wouldn't. But we're just, as you already both said, most of us are raid logging, right? I mean, except the gifts Yaz gets, and if you're not, and if you're not selling on the auction house, and
Yeah.
you're not really gonna make that much money.
Armoranth, you're online. It's Friday. It's 10 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
How many people do you have online in the guild at the moment? Because you're not raiding on Fridays.
Well, people are doing it 10 months, so it's 10 people.
10?
10 people, and me and two alts. Yeah.
So basically, there's 3 people that are not raiding.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. We have 8.
Wow.
And I remember the time. Well, of course, we had 40-man raiding in Classic. We had like 70 people online. Now we have 8.
I get it a lot sometimes when I don't work and I just log in to do my fishing daily quest and maybe, just chill around. I send Della a picture where I'm talking to myself all alone in the guild
Yeah.
because there's no one else there. And it's either in the morning, in the noon, afternoon when there's no raid, it's like
And
no one.
it changed because when I log in on the morning or at the daytime, I'm the only one there. But just maybe when Ulder was new, when this phase came, I think we had much more people online.
Yeah, for sure.
In Alliance Auction House, the potion of speed is 7 gold each and 145 gold per stack, and the flask is 13 gold each.
No way.
Wait, so it's more expensive on our side?
Yeah, because of the population, apparently.
Of course.
Because just remember, we're on a
Alliance is always cheap.
80 to 20 percentage server.
Wow.
So yeah, you can imagine.
This information was provided by another level Rappy. Thank you.
Should I switch to Alliance?
No,
I don't
please.
know.
Okay. Can we pitch in this the recruiting quickly and say don't go to Alliance, okay? don't fuck this server.
But can you imagine though, if this is the situation on the auction house, and if it gets worse for Horde, do you see? Well, I'm mainly asking Yaz here because she puts her ear to the ground more often than we do. Do you see a scenario where people start transferring over and changing to Alliance just because prices are lower? To the point where they're like 50% lower at the moment, right?
I don't know if that's because of the money, because they are already transferring.
Oh.
Yeah. There was few guilds that left from Horde to Alliance, like complete guilds. So, and that was before the token.
Just made a one-level character on Gehennas. I really want to see a full hard-on Horde side server and the gold DKP server. How the actual house prices are there. Just gonna check it out. Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. Do you guys think GDKPs are to blame?
No.
No.
For the token?
Not at all.
No.
In the sense, well, how people put it is GDKPs, which is, let me just phrase here, I completely do not agree. But how they put it is GDKPs create this need to people to buy gold in order to get items, right? So there are a lot of people who are actually blaming the GDKP community for bots and gold buying and essentially the WoW token that came as an answer to gold buying and bots, right?
And I believe that would be the case if JDPK just just started. But it's been around even in TBC. Was it in Classic as well? I don't remember. I don't know. In the 40-man raids, could
Yes,
you?
I think it was.
Because since it's been in for so long, and as a just browsing through YouTube and taking some rant from streamers, you get the money to bid stuff just by attending.
Yeah.
At this point, eventually, so you don't really have to buy gold to get in. Just the starting pot. If you join once, you will be set for life, I believe.
Yeah. No. To me, it honestly feels like it's a very vacuum-tight community, right? Like you can't just get in, you know.
For example, I'm just checking. Oh, sorry.
No.
I'm just checking the Gehennas trade chat, and I see people selling boosts for Halls of Stone or TDK for something we don't see in our server
I
at
do
all.
see those on Discord, but not in game.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, because now the chat is crowded by these messages. Like 400, it says like solo 400 for a boost, duo 250, and
Oh,
trio
wasn't
170.
didn't Blizzard ban those kind of stuff?
Well,
Not on Gehennas, it seems.
did they?
Like that kind of explains why we do that in Discord and not in game, and then you go there and everyone is selling. Like, wait,
Yeah.
what?
I mean, I don't think that you can put a leash on a 30K, you know,
But
people
but
community.
that's why, because Blizzard, they can't get those gold buyers away. They have tried, and they always do this huge stuff when people, like 6 months later, okay, you're banned from this game. Like, wait, what? Yeah, you bought gold like 6 months ago. But
You think that they have tried?
like they have tried to get these gold sellers away, but because they cannot do that, that's why they have the tokens. Because of course they want to make money. So then they are selling and providing that themselves.
It really feels like a new experience being on a server like this. I mean, I've been around a while, and imagine a new guy just saying, "All right, I'm gonna start on Gehennas and check this trade chat."
No, get those impure thoughts out of your head.
No, I meant.
Are you transferring? Is that what's going on?
No. I mean, if a new guy just, let's try the classic experience. I mean, you
Yeah.
would be mad to join the Gehennas if you did some research
Ads
earlier.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. But did you check the auction house though?
I feel like the small village. No, I died on on the way. They got to level 1. Yeah, it happened. I'm
Can
right.
you just?
I just run through my bank characters the same way and I didn't die. What the fuck did you do?
Yeah, I'm almost there. Never mind.
You can
But yeah,
ask a mage, man, to portal
I
you.
I feel what the thought that came into my mind is like when you grow up. When you grow up in a village, and the first
You
time
suddenly, yeah,
you enter the big city lights and see the ads and the the glowing signs everywhere. That's a trade
yeah.
shot on Gehennas. Yeah,
So Gehennas is like Las Vegas.
yeah, exactly. Someone is paying people just to go to Sunwell, and it's paying 2,000 to someone, to all the players, if a mining recipe drops. That's insane.
Oh, we
Anyway,
have one. We have
We
one
have one
like
of
that.
those.
we
Yeah.
have,
We have one
yeah,
guy in our server.
XQC.
yeah. Maybe it's the
Shout
same.
out to XQC in case he's listening in.
But yeah, I'm not gonna mention Gehennas anymore. Just going straight to the auction house. Continue, carry on.
Yeah. Yaz, what was the how did the guild take it? Or your closer people, your closest people.
We did have a bit of a discussion in Discord, but mostly people are not taking that good.
Mhm.
And one of our raiders actually, like, this was the final straw for him. He decided to leave the game. He is not renewing his subscription anymore.
Dude. That's Grend, right?
That's Grend.
Oh, he's the tank.
He is the
Oh.
lost tank.
The tank?
No.
Yes.
No. Fuck the token, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ruined it for me as well now.
I don't know. I am because the I don't know what happened to me here. People are
Bro.
gonna listen to yeah, probably. People are gonna listen to Kren's POV, I guess, at the end of the of the recording of the episode, but haven't read it. I understand where he comes from. Like um he had the sense of, let's say, novelty that he had been able to achieve stuff, that no one else had. So he felt like he did something, that nobody else had actually done, but now it feels kind of like everybody can do it in a sense. That's what I got from what he said, and that's what broke the camel's back. The straw that broke the camel's back, rather, because the token made him relieve all his memories. We had one person as well, who, you know, maybe it was due to the token, but I specifically remember Bork being very vocal against it when he got introduced.
Mhm.
Then a few days later, or a few mere hours actually later, he just quit the game. So I'm assuming that this is, why he did it.
Also, someone that was playing with multiple characters and playing a lot on multiple characters.
Yeah, true. He had like 7, right?
Mm.
Yeah, it seems like I underestimated it because if the prices are going up and if there are people who just drop playing altogether, then this is going to affect the average player as well, especially on on the Mirage Raceway. I don't want to doom and gloom though, but our side is the smaller one. We already have issues when it comes to population.
Yeah.
Just to sum up on the prices, on Gehennas full and horde side, the potion of speed, the cheapest one are on 5 gold and 50 silver.
We had 30, was that?
13, yeah.
Yeah. And the flask
So
of the frost worm, say it's on 12 euros. 12 sorry, gold, the cheapest.
so I guess we have less people farming them, and that's why the prices are so high, right?
Yeah, probably.
The same stuff was on our previous server where we were, because we had only 400 characters that were raiding, I think, about ish. We had 6 guilds, 5 to 7, I would say. So we didn't have a lot of stuff in the auction house, and so the prices were really high. Basically, you made alts so that you could have all the professions yourself, so you were able to be sufficient and
Yeah.
buy stuff from the auction house. But that also required you to be in the game a lot and just do the farming yourself.
Do we think that this situation is going to drive more people to buy gold though, and not in the legal way, I should say?
I was talking with one of my guildies, and she brought up that that the gold you get from buying with real money is not worth it to the token, because those bots that sell it are offering you more.
Yeah. You get more for the buck,
Yeah.
And let's see.
But I
For
have never
example,
checked those. I have never checked those prices, so I don't know. But that's what she said.
yeah, let's do a simple Google search. It won't be hard to find something, I guess. Let's see. So the token costs 8,000 gold, right?
Yes, 8.4 at the moment. Yeah.
So a random site that just checked, you get for the price of the gold, 4,400 gold, you pay 12 euros, 11 euros.
Wow, about half the price.
Yep.
Yet.
Yeah.
I mean, What I don't like is that you pay for 1 month. If you consider it, just ignore everything about the token and think
Hmm.
about this. When you pay for 1 month
Hmm.
with your card, you pay
Hmm.
13 euros. All right,
How much
at
is it?
least for our country, it's 13 euros.
Okay.
Hmm.
And you to buy the token that gives you exactly the same 1 month, you need to pay 20 euros. So you pay more for the same amount of time.
Wait, no, what? No, because you pay 20 euros to get 8.4 thousand gold. You don't pay 20 euros to get a
Yeah,
month. You
just
then pay 8,000 gold to get a month.
yeah. I mean, just imagine, how it would be to just pay for the
Oh, I
month
see. I
and
see.
not
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
buy it with gold. Yeah. What
Yeah,
can
I
you
don't
make
know.
more in the month?
I don't know. Maybe things will change once people start buying the token with gold. Um,
But would you encourage people to do that?
would I encourage people to do that? To buy the token with gold, huh? It's a tough question.
Plus, imagine one extra thing, because now the subscription is shared with retail. So you can either buy the subscription or the WoW token on retail and use it on Classic and vice versa.
Uh, I'm disappointed. I don't know. I didn't feel that way when we started. You guys made me feel that way now.
you, you thought this is just like, okay, let's just talk about this, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, who cares about the fucking token, man? But fuck the token.
It was just a discussion about the token. Now we are on the Dellebelfine's way to depression.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. To answer Yaz's question, would I encourage people to buy the token via gold? I would, because apparently it's beneficial to do it. It's a supply and demand, right? So buying it will create, will increase the goal that you get by, exchanging your money for it. Yes, which will then make more people buy the token. Um, but I don't know. The token is here to stay no matter what the community does, honestly. So maybe the community should do what's beneficial for everybody. Um, and people are still going to be buying the token apparently, no matter what the price, because this is why the price is on 8K at the moment. When it started, it was on 18. So apparently, there are way more people buying the the token with money at the moment than they're buying, time with gold. So I think I don't know. I think that it should start, this ebb and flow, honestly, because if things remain the way they are, we're going to be spending a lot of money and a lot of time at the same time, because basically in your life right now you have two currencies: you have money and you have time. You can spend time in order to farm the gold and basically get your subscription for free, or for not wasting any money. Or you can choose to do the opposite. Like, you value your time differently. You just want to pay for your subscription. You don't really give a shit about the about buying your time with gold. But the increased inflation will make you have to spend more time either way. So I don't know. It's weird. I want to see how it plays out. It sucks. I didn't have this. I didn't believe that it would suck that much. But I don't know.
That would
You've
be
present
very. Mhm.
you've presented a lot of facts, I guess. In
Just
a
keep in
few
mind
minutes.
another simple comparison, right? I just looked into my old retail character since now I have the subscription to do it.
All
The
right.
price on a crowded server that they used to be is Kazakh. It was a really crowded server on retail. The price for the token now there is three 353,000. Okay?
Okay, 353,000. Okay.
I mean, I'm not familiar with how much gold you can make now. Okay, we can make probably 500,000 in a week, in a month. I'm not sure. I haven't played the retail in a while. But imagine what we've discussed earlier about the gold equips and how you can get, let's say, one WoW token if you don't need that much, that many items nowadays. All right, in Uldor, you can buy the subscription for WoW retail as well with one GTPK run. So you pay 8,000 and you can save 300,000 on retail. That's how fucked up it is that now they brought the WoW token to Classic with all the gold DKPs and stuff. Because I believe it might ruin retail's economy as well.
You guys ruined my night. I was blissfully ignorant before we started this.
Because
oh man,
we both have friends that are, overcapped with gold, playing on Gehennas. They got like 70k, 80k gold.
Yeah.
So that they can pay for 8 months and still get enough money from one reset, maybe two, to keep their account running for another 5 months. So it's crazy if you count that in, because it's not only Gehennas. Imagine how many servers are out there and people paying. Imagine how much money is being potted in all these runs. And that transfers to retail as well, and that transfers to selling, because do you remember the video I sent you about someone describing the economy and the
the Meta Goblin one,
the Meta Goblin. Imagine they then sell the gold they get, some owners, although it's bannable, to the gold selling sites. So imagine the cycle of the economy in that. I can't even fathom how deep it goes.
I'm in a very doom and gloom point right now in my head.
Yeah.
Yaz, what should we do?
I was thinking, because we have been talking about the gold and the prices and the rating and so on.
Yeah.
The next phase is almost here. And the prices are really expensive now. Is there a limit how much you would be up for putting money to your rating? How much effort would you be willing to put for grinding and all that kind of stuff so you can have the flasks and potions and whatever?
I mean, yeah. Usually, what I do is before a phase starts, I buy a lot of stuff in bulk, stuff that I need, so I don't have to buy in between, phases. So I'm covered for the entire phase in a sense. But honestly, right now I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we're kind of lucky that we at the least we get some stuff provided for us from the guild. But if the prices increase and then it's not profitable for the guild to do that, which sounds reasonable, really. I could see it creating a sense of community again, to the point where people might actually log in to do, dailies and stuff. And people might log in to farm stuff more than spend gold. I don't know. I hope, at least. But if it's just going to be people, logging in, buying gold with a token, and then buying the mats, I'm not sure I kind of want to do that, honestly. I'm fine with spending, the amount of real money that I have to spend to maintain my subscription. But quote unquote being forced to spend more because the game is the way that it is. I don't know.
Well, if you consider that most classes benefit from engineering the most, all right? And everyone needs at least one engineer. And
Yeah,
most
but you don't make any money being an engineer.
no, that's what I meant. Because you need to ditch other professions if you're not having any alts, or you don't have a gathering dedicated alt. You need to have
Yeah.
engineering because it's the meta and the best in general for raiding, right?
Yeah.
Even PvPing.
Yeah.
So you need to ditch one profession, gathering profession that could give you and provide you the mats for mating consumes, just to have that one. And people imagine people playing with alts as well and raiding with alts as well. So if they want to be competitive, they need to have engineering on that alt as well. So they're ditching another character that could gather the mats.
I think it's time for me to get an alt just to farm materials. Apparently.
Yeah, probably.
But then, when you do that, when you're there gathering the mats on your alt or your main, you're also being part of the social side of the guild. Because then,
Yeah, that's the silver lining.
Yeah, because then you're not raid logging anymore. Then you're in the game and maybe even talking with the game with friends and yeah. Because I remember all these.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying it's like a hand that just reached out and grabbed me from the shadows that I was in.
You're welcome.
Wow.
This is why you need our social guilds, okay? To see some of the important stuff that are there, but then sometimes you lose them because you take that as a granted. So, and I remember when we have been going to the next expansion or the next phase, we have been farming something. We have always had those farming nights in the guild. Like, okay, this day we're gonna farm this and this and this, and we had like 20 people farming. We made groups of those, and we were in the voice chat. We were having fun. When the gathering itself is not fun, that's super boring. But we had fun because, we were spending some time outside of the raiding, but with the awesome people.
Yeah, that's totally. I mean, it's really fun to hear because I remember every time I'm talking like now or sometimes I really enjoy doing stuff like that while speaking to others because you don't even know how the time goes through, right? It's really fun to have others and discuss things while you don't even notice that you are gathering stuff.
Yeah, indeed.
We don't have that anymore, though. At least us. I mean, I wish I had the time for more social events.
Yeah, but that's also the thing. That's a good argument. Are you going to find the time to do it? Because you suddenly need to create some, time to invest. Although it sure sounds, great from Yaz's point of view. And again, thank you, Yaz. I was this close to, I don't know, to doing something freaky. Yeah, but how much time are you going to invest? Honestly, I don't know.
Please don't ask me that.
Yeah, true.
I will skip this question, okay?
Dude. What is this episode? I don't want to listen to it ever again.
Do you want me to add Coldplay instead? Instead of Grizzly Hills in the background
it's
music?
all yellow, something like that. I don't know, dude. I wasn't feeling it, honestly. Like I said again, I was like, we don't participate in like the auction house, and well, I don't. And GDKPs, we're mostly rate logging. So how is the token going to affect us? And throughout this discussion has been a roller coaster of emotions, but only the roller coaster has only been going down. And I'm like, oh, okay, so the mats have increased in price. Oh, so people might not be might never log in again because fuck the token
Yeah, they're quitting.
Or transferring.
or transferring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it affects everyone around you and everything around you. So you might not notice it at first, but it really does.
Dude, am I stupid? I should have seen that coming, right? Wow. Well, at least we got Yas, who is positive, has a positive mindset, and yeah, maybe the silver lining is indeed that some people will actually log in and start farming, and this will create a sense of community. To be honest, the game really needed that. If I'm being honest. Especially on our side of the server. I don't know. The vast majority of people have been raid logging for what feels like 2 months now.
Even more.
Yeah,
But
and they'll
so long.
I really want to open that discussion, but I believe it should be in another episode because I was just reminiscing the TBC era.
Yeah,
When
I know, right?
when if you remember, I mentioned that when I met Yaz and with her classic raids, and even us when we started playing George. You remember
Yeah,
how easier were the times? Now we're just raid loading. We were doing dungeon stuff, everything that mattered.
yeah,
Now,
and there were a lot less people back then, actually.
but it felt more.
Yeah, it
That's
felt more.
yeah.
That's why I like TBC. I mean, TBC has been by far my favorite expansion. Even back in the retail, it was the expansion that I actually played. Because it had this sense of community. Then Wrath sort of kind of became like a, a not I don't want to say
Sure.
a job. Yeah, kind of. It's not a chore yet for me at least, but uh, if I then have to get into the mindset of it's either you spending money, real money, to buy the token because you don't want to buy gold from other sources because you might get banned, and all this time that you have invested in the character out the window. So you either have to do this or you have to log in and do stuff. But if I'm forced to do it, if I'm in this mindset, I don't like it. But then there's what Yaz said, and maybe that's the good thing that maybe that's how the community needs to react to it, to be like, you know what, fuck giving Blizzard the money, honestly. uh sure as hell they don't need more money. Let's just collectively join, make community groups where we just farm shit, and we have good time at the same time. But I don't know, will
Yeah,
that ever happen, you think?
well, that if you only dedicated, let's say, all of your raiders had the professional gathering guild and dedicated one day, let's say an off day, to gather mats, I believe you could make consumes and flask for everybody for the whole phase. Even if you just have one day, but everyone does it, right? And it's
Yeah,
not like something to be mandatory or anything. If you really want to do it and help the others, if you're in a healthy environment and a community.
maybe we should tell Dimi about that. Sounds good.
Can
Yep.
we make, since the phase 3 is dropping, it's this month. It's already June.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
Yeah,
But it doesn't feel like it because this week we had snow. It
What?
was snowing.
Lies.
I'm not even
yeah.
joking. It's +4 degrees at this very moment. Can we make some sort of let's get back to this after we have been raiding 2 weeks, 1 month of Toxie.
And see how it feels. You mean now?
Yeah,
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
prices and everything, because people are also logging off now and only raid logging as well, because this is so boring. It's so boring and you don't need anything, and everyone is
It is.
complaining all the time.
Yeah.
And then they are just waiting for the
I
next
know
phase.
some people.
Is that me?
Most definitely, yeah.
Oh, cool. You interrupt. Yes, though. Yeah.
Maybe it is different when the next phase comes and
Yeah.
everyone's looking again, and we're spending more time and spending more money as well, and buying consumables and everything to the rating that we are so excitedly waiting for.
Yeah. Maybe we should put a pin on that. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. Maybe we should keep a positive mindset. Maybe we should start dooming and glooming. George, please get out of this space of this mindset right now. And see how it develops in like 2 weeks time.
If
That's
all three of
sensible.
us are here by then.
If all three of us are here by then, yeah, but we're probably
what?
gonna be here. We're gonna be here. We're gonna
Am I
be
gonna
here.
be here as well?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait.
he's transferring now to Gehennas. He saw the prices and he's like, nope, I'm out. I'm outie. Goodbye. Oh, there's also duty KPs there. Nice.
Nice.
Let's make some bank. Oh, yeah. Are they before we close? Yeah. Are there duty KPs on our server on the Horde side even? Because that's
Yes, we do, but as you said earlier, hold on, this fucking Ronin is yelling. And I'm on my laptop, so I don't have the weak aura.
Big mistake right there.
Yes. Like, what is this? Oh shit. Like you said. Oh fucking Ronin.
Shut up, dude. Imagine if Ronan was like, go buy the token. Fucking Ronan.
Can we blame the weather about the weather that Gas said on token as well?
Okay. What was the question again?
I don't remember.
The gold gibbies. Yes.
Oh yeah.
We do have those on Horde side as well. At least I know one.
Mhm.
But as you said, it's really hard to get into those because they are really neat stuff.
Yeah.
And I also know at least one guild that doesn't take players from those.
Oh. It's interesting. Why though? I don't get it.
That's another podcast, right?
Oh, okay, cool. All right, keep your secrets. All right then.
No, but like I think it's yeah.
Well, they probably have their reasons, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's close it off with a positive thing. Yaz, please say something positive about the token in the future. You've
It's
been positive.
soon. That's gonna bring all
Yay!
the game. We're gonna start raiding and farming and gathering again, and everything is gonna be nice. And do we have all the new stuff and all the new loots and all the stuff? Yes.
Yeah.
It's
New
gonna be
loot to fight
great.
over.
New shinies.
Yeah, new shinies. More Ulduar though. Fuck. But
Yeah, can we just scrap the whole fucking order?
No,
You need-
because then you'll be online for like 30 minutes a week. So what would be the point?
and I need the mace.
Oh, he needs the mace. That's true.
What
That's
is
true.
mace?
How many shards, Armoranth?
I'm on 20. They ain't dropping.
Wait,
Wow.
are you collecting the Valonir as well?
Yep.
Oh.
20. 10 more to go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
they're dropping slower than your mood.
That's true. That's very true. All right. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. I know that's this episode has got to be, depresso, or at least whoever can empathize with me.
I just realized something. You
Yeah.
said at the beginning that we have this statement of one of my raiders who stopped playing because of the token.
Yeah, we're gonna.
And we
Was
have
about the
a
time.
record. Yeah. But, like, now I just kind of uplifted the mood a bit, and now you're just bashing everything
I mean,
stomping into the ground. Like, hey, here's a record for someone who stopped playing because of the token.
So that's where Coldplay will play.
I think that it's fair to put the people's point of view at the end of the video, no matter what their point of view is. Honestly, I think that the silver lining that you mentioned is very important to keep in the back of our heads, because we can use this abhorrent decision by Blizzard and turn it into something positive. Honestly, for at least for our side, which is a really small community, we can probably do that if we put our minds and efforts into it. So, however doomy and gloomy it sounds, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, I guess. And let's hope that people don't just make rash decisions, even if some of the recordings that you're about to hear are like, oh, fuck Blizzard and fuck the token. And I quit.
I know Grend.
Yeah. A lot of them are going to be like that, but still, it's not going to go away. So I think that it's in our hands to not let the community go away as well, because the token will stay. So we have to work to make the community stay as well. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, I guess. If people want to quit because of the token or transfer or anything, I mean, what can you do? It is what it is. Blizzard made a decision based on their financials. And, well, they're a company, so let's see what we can do about it.
Yep. At least we're the one playing it, right? So
Yeah.
we need to have to make our experience better. They're not going to care that much. They need to make money eventually.
They used to, though. That's the sad part.
Did they?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe we were just naive because we were young.
Oh, true. That's true. Fuck. Now I'm thinking about being old, man. What is this episode?
Wait. Stop with that age stuff already.
Man, this episode should have never aired.
It was so yellow.
Anyway, people, again, thanks for tuning in. Yaz, thanks for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
We're gonna have you here for the long run. We can say that much. Enjoy, quote unquote, enjoy the recordings that you are going to listen to. Take what you will. I don't know. I came into this with a very indifferent mindset, but now I don't know. Armoranth, thanks again for being here.
Just being awesome, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Good luck on your future endeavors over at Gehennas, by the way.
So long.
Fuck you, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you on the next one.
Hello there, this is Grend speaking. Now, I will try to keep this as concise as I possibly can, because my voice is terribly hoarse right now. I did try out a pretty lengthy script that I will not be able to follow that. So, to summarize, being able to purchase gold makes it so that the most efficient and effective way to do anything in game is to play the game less and work more hours at your job in real life. Furthermore, it adds further fuel to the botting crisis in Classic, which Blizzard not only have ignored, but outright made worse every step of the way. I'm not going to grind for 40 to 50 hours just to acquire an item which I could receive by increasing my workload by 3 or 4 extra hours to ensure I get prior on that item in, say, like a GDKP. Oh, yeah, like, what? Yeah, like, why wouldn't I do it like that? like, I would be stupid not to, right? And then, like, there are the level boosts now. You can buy mounts, which bypasses the gold grind further. You don't need to save up for riding through that, for either flying or anything anymore. And gold sellers are as prevalent as ever. Sure, I enjoy raiding with my friends in of itself, but owning loot and feeling like my character progress and gets stronger is a pretty fundamental part of the game that I need to feel to enjoy the game. And to me, knowing that I could just like get the loot more easily by just shoving more money Blizzard's way, it just completely kills the mood for me and any desire I have to play the game. And adding on to this, brazen as a move as this is, at this point, I'm not even going to trust Blizzard to not do something abhorrent like adding a resurrection token to the hardcore service that they're adding in. So, yeah, I have no motivational drive to play Wrath at all anymore. Like, at the end of the day, I feel like I realize this is not going to be the case for everyone, and if you can still enjoy the game, that's fine. I'm not going to begrudge you that. But to me, just knowing that the most like I want to grind in the most efficient way possible that I personally can. I am not the best player, but still knowing that I am at my limit to play the best that I can and get the resources as quickly as I possibly can get feels good. And then knowing that the most effective way is to just, well, play the game less and work more. Like, at that point, why would I want to play the game in the first place? It makes no sense. So, yeah, I did end up rambling a bit there, but that is, at the end of the day, the crux of the issue for me. Thank you for listening.